Welcome back to Tyranny after 3 weeks of hiatus, right? Yeah, because the 2 weekends that we didn't have a video, so that's 3 weeks on hiatus. I was sick. I was on vacation and then I was sick. But now I'm alive. I'm alive. I just look like maybe I'm sick, but I'm not. This is just my house clothes. And I'm snuggly with this, and it's winter and it's like really cold outside. Where the hell were we? We were Sentinel Stand, right. We were Sentinel Stand, we were just attacking stuff, and there's more fights happening, and let's just get into the action immediately.
Stepping lightly.
Step lightly. Let's step lightly immediately. Alright, so what's going on here? We've got, Make for the keep! The region is in retreat! To me, fall back, but defend the keep at all costs, but fall back. Okay, he's running away. And now we've got help. Trap detected? Where? Where? I literally can't see where trap is. Where did you detect the trap?
Interesting.
Huh? Is it up there? Where is it? Where is the trap detected? It said trap detected, but I can't see. I seriously have no idea where the trap is.
Two battles!
Derek has discovered something. I don't see anything. I don't know where the trap is. I just don't know where the trap is.
I'm on it.
You guys go help them. We'll be fine. Just murder the crap out of them. I can't remember this game. I don't know how do you play this? I have no idea how you play this game at this point. And oh my god, this has taken I've taken. How did I take so much damage? What happened? Where was the that was a save. This is no, that was a screenshot. This is load game. Did I miss the trap? Where I mean, obviously I missed the trap. Why did they make the traps after you detect them invisible? It's not okay. They're so tiny, I can barely see them most of the time. And now there's like mist and shit, and I can't see anything. Okay, now I do this again.
My blood spills.
Blah blah blah. It's completely invisible.
Spotted something.
Like, it's so invisible,
I'm not
dude.
here to make friends.
It is so freaking invisible.
You got it.
Barrack is dismantling it right now. That's how it's now oh god, now I see it. Now it's right there. I don't know if you need to like 1080p full screen this in order to see this, because it's tiny, it's barely visible. Jesus Christ. And yeah, I assume I walked over on top of it. I mean, assume it's 99% chance for it to happen, but whatever. Damn, dude, not cool. I disapprove. It's ball lightning for a particular reason. And then do fulmination. And you can do fulmination as well. They should both be mostly dead at that point. Punch him a lot.
Count on it.
See that?
Look at that damage, damn. Okay, but now he actually wants to freaking kill me. So now we disapprove of that and we do this. Because we do not want you to attack me. Please. You could do Path of Frost. Disengage, more disengage, disengage, or oh, she just killed him and she got enraged and now she's gonna murder something else. That guy's dead. Okay, just finish this, please. With whatever. I missed. It was bad. There you
Before
go.
me.
That's how it.
Oh, come on. Just kill him already. Jesus. Sure, do this. I don't care. Use the spell.
Will do. Damn thing couldn't pierce claw.
There you go.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady. Plans. Crashing Thunder. These plans describe the creation process of a two-handed hammer called Crushing Thunder. The item can be created, blah, blah, blah. Let's click here. It's an indigo, whatever. How do you get on top?
Won't happen.
How do I get there? Oh, there's a rope. Alright. Let's get the rope, guys. Do, going on the rope. Do. Use athletics. Somebody leveled up. Yeah, he leveled up. Lantry.
I'll stay down.
A lesser healing potion. Lesser healing potion! Mmm! Feels so good. Climbing a rope to get a lesser healing potion. Am I right or am I right? Let's actually just level him up because why not? Do we want more wits or are we going with quickness so he'll have spell cooldowns that are better? Yeah, let's do this. That'll be fine. Doesn't really give him lore, but he has so much lore. It's fine. That's good enough. 15, that'll be fine. Preservation and Sage. So we were on here to get this, right? Greatly improved lore skill, right? Because this is fine, but nothing amazing at this point. From what I remember. Because, dude, I haven't played this game in 3 weeks, right? So now we just want this for additional goddamn lore. But we need to spend 6. We need to spend 1 more on one of these 4. Gains passive bonus to subterfuge dodge. Meh. Empower Watcher's Judgment, which is this thing, which I never used. Stands frozen while in stance. Lantry gains attacks are imbued with the power of frost and will slow enemies. Do not care about that. Mage Slayer, while in stance, attacks drain magical energy from their targets, silencing them and lowering their magical skills. On weapon hits, which he will never actually do. Guess you're gaining some dodge because and subterfuge because whatever the fuck.
No reason to tarry.
I'll be your shadow.
Can we talk to them? No, they're because we have to go up and fight.
I could bend that apart.
I could bend that apart. Staff of Titans. It's exquisite, and it's just a staff that doesn't really do much. So yeah, whatever. Okay, let's make a big save because I think we have a boss fight coming along. Pretty sure.
On the lookout.
Like maybe it'll probably be in the next next map, not this map. Probably, not necessarily.
Stepping lightly.
Regent, Bronze Armor, get Regent, Resolute Blade. It might actually be right here. It is looking like it's going to be right here. Absolute Blade, Resolute Blade. F9 saves game. We're gonna have a pause in the chat. Regent Skyblade, Regent Bronze Armor Gear. Hold them back, protect the Regent. No, this is just a big fight with 2 Resolute Blades, Armor Gear, another one behind, and 2 Skyblades. This is a big ass fight. Like, big ass fight. This one's actually gonna, I'm actually going to buff up before I do this, because I think they're going to kick my ass a bunch, and I'm going to have to use some abilities. And be careful here.
I'm on it.
I think. Okay, and you can... Oh, you have Taunting Jest. Titan Touch. And you can also use Titan Touch.
You got it.
On yourself. And just send you forward alone. So that
Trouble is
everyone
afoot.
just focus on nothing but you, and you almost completely die already. It's just terrible. So I want you to go on this thing as best you can. You're just gonna go over here.
I'm on it.
Stop being Jesus. So kind of scared here because this is gonna be problematic. I think I'm gonna do a big Unravel Minds and hope that most of them will get somewhat stunned. I don't need you to do anything other than actually heal yourself at the moment, so do Healing Wisps on yourself.
Raven Ash.
she's done with that. Okay, can you punch that thing to death? That would be great.
I'm on it.
Unravel Mind. Most of them are dazed, which is kind of good. He's taking damage, which I dislike, obviously. I think this is the thing that attacked you, right? Like, who dealt damage to Lantry? There's a blade. Lantry hits. Regent Sky. Where's Lantry? Lantry. I'm looking for Lantry on the right side. Regent Resolute Blade hits Lantry for 62 slashing and hits with additional effect weakened. Okay, so Lantry took damage from well, they're all dazed now, so we should be fine. I hope. She's gonna murder that. Okay, seems alright for now. So I think you're going to Unravel Minds immediately as well, so that they'll stay in that state. And you could do not Flash Fire. Go with the Icicle Storm as well. Deals most damage, I think.
I'll tear your scalp.
He heals himself for really not a lot, because that's not what he does. That's not what he knows to do. They've all taken some damage. But you can do taunting just around here. It'll kind of hit most of them. And here it'll hit 3 of them.
I will aid you.
That'll be good. And she absolutely, look at that. That's like, do you see that? That is a this like meat pieces of what's left. And did she level up? No, she just got enraged. It's like, was that a level up? No, it was not. Fury's super speed, please, and then go and skewer this thing.
Count 'em.
Good, kick some ass. So all of them took substantial damage. Not amazing damage, but some damage. Fulmination, please. And you could also do a fulmination. Oh, no, that's an electric jolt. Fulmination. Barrick is justing. And do you have anything else? Yeah, you could do this, whatever. Pig on a spit.
Attention, kids.
They did bzzzt and bzzzt. Okay. This is about the time where they're just gonna, like, this will be good. Where they're gonna heal or something, which I dislike. But we should be fine. If we do double ball lightnings. Oh, this is a good path. See? That's the heal. Oh, I moved it just so that you could do that. Yeah, that was planned, completely planned. Can you kind of like stun them so they don't do that? I don't know if that's possible, but these single target spells will actually hit everybody. He missed! He completely fibbed that. Completely fibbed that. That's terrible. Go kill him. I don't want to heal Barrick. I kind of don't want him to... I don't want to heal him. I want him to just survive because I want to kill them. Killing them faster will be better in my opinion. Electric Jolt. You can also do Electric Jolt. Just hit everybody. If you'll actually hit it though, that'll be nice. Oh, good. Look at that. Everybody got stunned. That's fantastic. That is so good. Yeah, we're zoomed in now. We're zoomed into the action. And now you have almost nothing to do other than we'll have to use one of your whatever talents. Protected by Lantry when health below 35 for 30 seconds. Is your health below 35? No, he actually healed himself. You could use an attack. Uses this thing on this guy. Sure. Paralyzed. Oh, if you'll get him, he'll be paralyzed for an hour.
As you command.
That's cool. Sure, do that. Whatever. You do Path of Frost. You could attack someone. You could like try and kill this guy. Boom. Path of Frost. They have so much HP. The Resolute Blades. So much goddamn HP. Unravel Minds. Yeah, it's time for another Unravel Minds. Weapon effective verse. She's not dealing damage to that thing. Fine, attack this guy. Oh, he's dead. Good. You could use your special ability. Special ability. Yay. Oh, he dealt damage. No, he did something. Probably. You can do another fulmination. Alright, we got this. Kill him. Thank you. Killer. We murdered him. Really murdered him. Who has the stuff that I'm going to sell? You? So yeah, take the broken axe. Whatever the hell. And we can save. That was actually very clean. That was very, very clean, which is nice.
I'll be your shadow.
I'll be your shadow. And in the next map, I think it's the fight with the Regent, which means that we can use all of our abilities and stuff. Like our once per rest, because it'll be cool. Ooh, a Jewel of Fortune. Ooh, okay. Why do you... No, this can go over there. Broken axe and stuff. That's not even stuff that you sell. This can go in there. And this could go to me for 1 second, because I want to see what that is. Lucky. Critical hit deflection and hit precision. That's really cool. What are you wearing? Immune to poison. What are you wearing? So what do you have? He has immunity to poison, and he has parry, which is perfectly fine. And... Oops, sorry. This one vitality, and this immunity to poison. So I would prefer this. Critical deflection and hit precision. Yeah. This sounds better to me. I mean, sure. And then you could have purifying, or this is regenerating of rogues, Regent's Pride, and haste. Regent's Pride is really sick, right? Yeah. Steadfast stand, whatever. Sure, keep it. I don't care. And now we can go into here. Now we can go into this place. What's in here? I think it was another can go to sleep. Camping supplies. Can go to sleep things. Or their actual name, camping supplies. The doy. Alright. Let's kick our Regents in the butt. And get rid of this lovely edict.
Moving cautiously.
Moving cautiously. Check this out. This is where he stays, and this is the place, and everything else is locked. It's a tiny, tiny room with just one thing that actually happens. Okay, Dowsy, whatever the crap. Leather gloves that are exquisite could be cool. Perhaps, mayhaps. Probably not, because he's probably wearing something that gives her some kind of buff, like multi-strike on weapon crit, which is, I'm gonna keep that regardless, because multi-strike is so much better than a little bit more deflection and precision. But we'll keep it here. Is this the same? Are these the same? They're the same, aren't they? They're exactly the same. Yeah. Scavenger or heavy, or they're the same. Alright. Big fight mode time. As usual, we're just gonna go in and talk to him a little bit.
I'll be your shadow.
Because Dimitri's. Oh, they're actually... Yeah, this might be easier because we have Dimitri's. Staggering burn! Yeah, but it looks like Regent, Regent, Bronzer McGear, Resolute Blade, Skyblade, Stratus Herodin, and a Regent. Okay, and we've got Demetrius to help us out, probably. I guess I could buff. There's no reason not to. Let's just buff before we go in.
I'll do it for the...
Whatever. I mean, it's dumb not to. Just do it.
You got it.
And then go in. Oh my god, my main character is still stealth. I've been waiting a long time to finish what we started, Regent. You've sat with your cowardice and shame long enough, haven't you? Why is he the only one there? He's the only one who survived. He draws his weapon. If you beg me for death, I'll make it painless. And here the disfavored go on about the honor and glory of war. They're just principled butchers like the rest of us. I don't deny that we take satisfaction from our work, but it's never anything beyond that work. If you want to see me on my knees, you'll have to prop up my corpse for the delight of your inbred cohorts. I do not know why I'm making a southern accent. Slight one. I have no idea, I'm sorry. It's so random. But don't speak to me of cowardice and bravery. The disfavored need Kyrus's arcana to prevail in the end. I'm sure that an army of lice-bitten rats could have succeeded with those odds on their side. You took a legion hostage and didn't have... A legion hostage? I didn't have the nerve to meet us on the battlefield. Coward! Demetrius advances a step. I will earn Ash's favor when I bring him your head, and no one in Stel will weep for your demise. The question is, can I keep him alive? I don't know. I'll try. I won't really try. Something in the Regent's demeanor shifts as he catches your eye. So, the Fatebinder joins the fray. You must not like your odds if you brought so much backup. Your timing is impeccable, Fatebinder. He gestures to Herodin. Let's put down the sick dog together. I don't believe we've been introduced. You should have done the right thing and ended the edict yourself, Stradius. This is on you. Sentinel Stan will go on as his favorite for the glory of Ash. And by the glory of Ash, I mean the glory of Am. Surrender Amelia and we will show mercy for his soldiers. I believe we've been introduced. Commander Dimitri's at your service. Ash sent me to help you tidy up. What say we stack up the benches and lock the door on this campaign once and for all? Gives you an encouraging smile. Was the plan to end the edict you two pulver until I die of old age? So he just tightens his grip on his weapon. You should have done the right thing and ended the edict on yourself. Oh, it's the same things. Surrender Amelia and we will show mercy to your soldiers. But no mercy to you, Regent. Beric clenches his fists and ready to attack. I'm finished compromising with you imperial dogs. If you want to keep so badly, come and take it from me. I have more than a few years under my belt, but I've spent most of them training for this day. We must have really closed you into a corner, Regent. I've never seen you bare your fangs like this. Demetrius advances with weapon drawn. Good, I need a challenge today. Alright. So, he's got 2 Skyblades, 2 Resolute Blades, and 2 Bronze Armor Gears. No, it's actually 2 Resolute Blades, 1 Bronze Armor Gear, and 3 Skyblades. Stop being stealth. I'm coming! Okay, please everybody attack Beric. Good. Everyone attack Beric, please. Like everyone, including you guys. Alright, you. This is a Skyblade, this is a Bronze Armor Gear who's helping. So, you go here. You murder this. You murder the Skyblade. You two get in position. Yeah. Make sure that no, move. Okay. The other one. No. Don't disengage. You're not engaged. Nobody should be engaged by this. Okay, this is fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. Icicles. Oh my God! It hits that one. That's amazing. That's fantastic. And you could do Unravel Minds on pretty much everybody. Oh God, is he gonna go on me? No, who's gonna go on? I don't know. Dazed, everybody's... Okay, he's just walking around because he can't reach Beric. Everybody wants Beric. He can't even reach him. It's like... Because he's running... Beric is in the middle of like 15 dudes. And he's like, I want to get there. It was like, oh, excuse me, sorry. He's going around my party members, ignoring them. I don't know why it made me laugh so hard. That was funny. There's 2 of them now just like doing that, just like poking around. Stupid shit. Alright, you could do now, let's do a fulmination, man. Do a fulmination on everybody. Oh shit, they found us. Okay. Did she murder that? Oh God, she did. She murdered the crap out of that. So this Skyblades needs not to be alive, right? Needs not attack me. I don't like the fact that it's attacking me. I very much do not approve of that. You could do this to like 4, 3, no. You could do Unravel Minds yourself. Can I do it to... I can't even see what's going on. So this is an enemy. This is Stradius. Alright. I'd rather do it to the 4 of these. And you'll be fine. You'll do this one. Could you, like, kill it? Could you kill it, please? Danke. Alright, this guy is gonna die. Not really, he's fine. He can heal himself. Restoring touch yourself. Okay, you did that and I think you kind of missed. It looks like you kind of missed, dude. Not cool. Try to stun everything. You could do Path of Frost. No. Rhyme Spike should hit a lot, yeah. I don't know if it's hitting Stradius, but I'm hoping that it is hitting him. I'm hoping that it's hitting him. And you can do a taunting jest on this particular reason. You're doing... okay, that deals a lot of damage, which is great. You could do the same thing. And then you could also use a Ball Lightning to try and finish these off. So Verse, please just murder it. Thank you. Thank you! Okay, and now she's gonna do this, and go around here and get to this thing, and try to start murdering that thing, who's just far away and not taking damage. Demetrius is taking damage. Oh, nice. He's like, this is a boss fight. Do you see that big guy? It's a big guy, isn't it? Alright, so you just heal yourself. And you could do... Why are you so slow? Why are you so slow? Why are you so slow? Why are you hitting yourself? Lightning. Yeah, that'll hit everything. You can healing wisps on Barrack.
Consider it done.
Oh, you can healing wisps yourself because you're gonna fucking die. Holy crap, go back. Yeah, I'm taking so much damage. Why am I taking so much damage? Okay, you can still do that, and you could do the other one. Oh, you've taken damage as well. You can finish that off. You try to make sure everybody attacks you. What the hell is that? Oh, that's Demetrius. He's my friend. He's still there. That's cool. That guy's dead. Control graveyard. I took him. That's pretty cool. No, you finished this. You're fine. Everybody. I didn't see that everybody took so much damage. I wasn't looking at the fact that they took any damage whatsoever, but apparently they did from probably like. Awesome job. They probably took a lot of damage from cleave and stuff like that. But we're pretty much done, dude. Wow, we murdered him. That was.
This weapon is useless.
He's frozen and on fire, and he's like, I love it. I love it when they have animations and they slow down. You know, the animation slows down, and it slows down enough that it just looks completely ridiculous. Yeah, he's dead.
This isn't
Surrender,
working.
Dave. Okay. The Regent lies on the ground, bloodied and defeated. He extends his good arm and drops his weapon. I could have just focused on him and ignored everything else, but it's more fun doing AoE damage because it makes more sense as well. If only I had the breath to spend defying you, but I fear the fight has left me. What a moment to witness, the last of the stalwart defenders shattering under the disfavored boot. Demetrius beams with pride and rears back to kick Herodin in the head, but stops himself. I'll give you the honors. Let's kill the wretched and put an end to the edict at last. One of Sturdy's soldiers moves between you and Herodin, tearing off her helmet. I won't let you do this. Oh, that's Amelia. Stockholm Syndrome. Gotta love that, Stockholm Syndrome. Amelia, is that you? Demetrius' weapons nearly falls from his hand as he salutes. I hardly recognize you. Why are you fighting with the Regent's personal guard? Because I love him! Probably, right? Something like that. Lore, salute, Graven Ash protect. Really? Okay, sure. I'll take the lore one, even though all of these make more sense. She aims you with a withering look. Those are words I don't hear often anymore. If you come in my father's service, then prepare to be disappointed. I'm not the northern warlord I once was. She winces at the very thought. Sitting out the conflict made me see this conquest from a different perspective. She looks to you with a plea in her eye. We were wronged. Kairos led us from the right path centuries ago. We marched south to finish the Overlord's work, but... She squeezed her eyes shut. Don't you see that the tears are the last chance for us to make this right? Amelia, the Regent's voice softens. You don't have to say anything further. You're a prisoner. What happened? Stockholm Syndurumu. Alright. Let's just go with the... Yeah, you're a prisoner. What happened? This is no time for a story. Of course it is. She glares. Not while we have our blades pointing at each other. If any of us survives this... Bitch, please. I'm gonna survive this. I don't know about you, but I'm good. Which I suspect isn't likely. Pfft. I'll tell you everything, but right now, you need to stand down and back away from the Regent. Why are you fighting for Stalwart? Because Stalwart has a fighting chance at winning back their independence. Because we invaded this realm on the mad whims of a tyrant. Because of many reasons. I'm pregnant! Fighting for the Regent is treason. By whose definition of the word? Kairos. Not yours, I'm sure. Kairos. No, you and the rest of the Faintbinders are nothing but mouthpieces for Kairos' law. Okay, and what's wrong with that? A system you barely understand and my father kills to defend. My father, her voice catches, and it takes a moment to find her words. I love my father, but it's nothing compared to the love I felt for the father of... Amelia, please be silent. Of course, she's so obvious. Sidious looks to her with desperation. It's over, you understand? I'm dying. Save your strength for more important things. He turns to you with a resolved expression, and you know he's almost lost too much blood to maintain it. I'm the last of the Regents. If you mean to end the Edict of Storms, then I accept my fate. Will you end the edict yourself? For Ashen disfavored, I vow to give you a clean death. Too bad my orders don't specify mercy. I'm sorry, this has to happen. Yeah, so obviously we have to kill him. I don't want him to do it himself. I do it because it makes more sense. For Ashen disfavored, I vow to give you a clean death. To be sure, it's more than he deserves. Strike him down. Before you can take action, you catch Amelia begin to raise her weapons from the corner of your eye. Amelia, stop! He winces. hardly possessing the energy to argue. You have to keep your promise, remember? The focused, determined air about Amelia falls to resignation. She delivers a curt nod and leaves the room. Leaves the room? Yeah. Darting you a killing look on her way out. Amelia disappears into another room. Why are we letting her go? Why are we just like, sure, cheers. Like, what the I'm willing to watch what you're about to unfold. Kill the Regent, Fatebinder. Let's put this shameful chapter of this conquest behind it, along with the Edict of Storms. He spares a final look at Stradius Rodin. You should be proud, Regent. In death, you'll accomplish more than you ever did in life. Excuse me if I disagree, you northern pig. Stradius looks at you with hope and pain in his eyes. Stay nothing and kill him. The captain goes down with the ship, but you die a coward. And so falls the last enemy of Stalwart. Goodbye, Regent. You take up a fallen sword from the floor and drive it through Stradius Rodin's heart, killing him instantly. Sure. Stradius' body falls to the ground and you watch the blood pool into the floor in silence. There's a feeling of anticipation in the air, but as the second passes, it never materializes into anything. The surge of arcane energy and sense of relief you experience on Station Hall is missing. You hear the howl of storm outside and realize that the Edict endures. You realize why, right? Because she was pregnant, and there's another regent, his son, that he had with her. First, this brown confusion. Oh, come on, dude, it's so obvious. The last of the regents is dead. No, he isn't, and he KOKOStern's continue. What could have possibly missed? Let's kill a baby! From across the hall, you hear a faint cry. Baby's cry. Realization dawns on you. So obvious. Faithful promise. Oh, this goes here. This goes here. And the Edict of Storm. Kill a baby. I'm sorry I'm trivializing this serious matter, but it's just a little contrived. I mean, a little, like, duh. It's obvious what happened. A regent has always ruled from this throne stalwart 500 years and broken blood and survived in numerous generations. Let's go kill a baby. Let's go. Something is wrong. I can feel it. That's the crib of the baby. Blocking the doorway. Amelia regards you with eyes that brim with tears, yet blaze a hint of her father's grim resolve. She has armored herself in disfavored raiment to face you down. Oh, that's cute. Stay away from my daughter, or you will not have her. Oh, no. Oh, by the Archon's mercy, don't let this be. Your daughter is the regent heir? Duh. Now you've killed Stradius Rodin. She is. Amelia draws herself up and glares at you. She has nothing to do with Kairos or the Edict. You have no right to judge her on the basis of blood. Such a stupid... Like, Amelia, Jesus Christ. Did he, like, you know, I don't know what happened. I don't know if we're going to find out. But Jesus Christ is all I got to say. How is this possible? Well, when a man and a woman love each other very much, or, you know, rape, I don't know what happened here. I don't make fun of that subject. It's just, in this case, never mind. You know what? That was poorly said. I apologize. Do you need me to draw it out for you? Because there are a few ways it can happen, and people get confused about these things. First, she has the same concept as I do. Verse life lifts her leg above her head, but you cut her off with a gesture. Lift her leg above her head? That's not... Someone's flexible. My union with Stradius the Younger, even in remembrance, Amelia doesn't shed her warlike resolve. He showed me kindness behind these walls. He taught me about Stalwart and the tears. Stockholm Syndrome. The culture and heritage that made these people the pride of the realm. He died in the 3rd year of the conquest. A disfavored spear... Oh, the young. So the son, not this guy. His son. A disfavored spear pinned him to the ground. He fought to defend and never rose again. Did you know this would prolong the edict? We suspected the blood would implicate the baby in Karis's eyes, but I knew nothing for certain until this moment. She shakes her head. Don't ask me to interpret the Overlord's hurtless design. I have no love for this edict, if that's what you're asking. It's torn a noble realm to pieces, fracture the pillar of their culture, and ruin countless lives. She releases a heavy sigh and hardens her intense gaze. But I have a responsibility to the people of Starwood to preserve their heritage and leadership. Sure. My father and the other Archons destroyed this nation. She and I, Amelia glances back at the crib, then quickly focuses back on you. We can help put it together. But the edict. What a naive notion. I had thought better of you, but this shows nothing but contempt for all that this favored accomplished and sacrificed in the conquest. So what do you suggest? We kill a baby? Demetrius shakes his head with disapproval. The regent remains in Sentinel stand for her protection. The edict was his responsibility to shoulder, not hers. She tips her head down in challenge. My daughter will not be another victim of Kyrus' conquest. She has the blood of the North coursing through her veins, and no one has the right to take her life. The child must die to end the edict. Stand aside or share her fate. It must be done. What is one baby against the fate of Stalwart? Calm yourself. There must be another way. Let's go with that. I don't want to kill a baby. I mean, I don't know. Let's talk about this, man. Another way. Demetrius shakes his head in sadness. Amelia turns her back to the Legion. The general has no place for the disloyal, no matter whose blood flows in their veins. All the same, if you can guarantee my daughter's life, I will return to Ash and submit to his judgment. She frowns, harsh as it will be, but that will leave us with the matter of the edict. What could we possibly do about the Edict of Storms? Regent blood flows through my daughter's veins. Abdicate your line. As Regent Mother, you have the authority. You must merely say the words. Really? That'll work? There's a way to circumvent Kyrus' law. I must research the matter. Quite right. Lantry licks the tip of his quill as he flips his parchment. And since the Regent Mother isn't of Stalwart and can't actually sit as Regent, that should, I hope, terminate the line. I ought not to show preference for how this part of the chronicle unfolds, but I'd rather title this chapter Legal Remedy than Infant Regicide, if given the choice. Hope reflects in her expression for the first time. Is it truly as simple as that? A clerical formality to spare an innocent life? She huffs as much in surprise as derision. The party has received Rust Charm. If this works, I'll owe you more than I can possibly repay. Here, the edict damaged this trinket, but you might find it useful. I, Amelia, formally abdicate my daughter's claim to the Regency of Stalwart, dissolving all ties, compacts, vassals, and holdings. We forfeit all protection and advantages given by the ancient bloodline. She pauses. Was that enough? I think we're about to find out. Lawyered! I just got the achievement unlocked. Lawyered. Nice. Okay, I like this. This is adorably... I mean, stupid as hell, but adorable. Lawyered! Yeah, alright, cool. I think we're about to find out. Be warned, if this doesn't help you, nothing can. You feel a familiar sensation, the air growing hot and electric, before suddenly erupting in overwhelming waves of energy. Yay! We lawyered the edict away! That's dumb as hell. At first you think the force of arcane power dissipating is enough to carve the skin from your bones, a sensation you attribute to the Edict of Storms, but it cools just as quickly. Hadouken! The winds buffeting the keep have abated. Buffeting. Outside, an eerie silence pervades the air, a stillness that hasn't visited Stalwart for a long time. Okay. You can hear the very symbols that brought the Edict of Storms into being, each syllable proclaiming itself from a newfound corner of your mind. It would seem the Edict is now a part of you. Gain major favor with the Unbroken? Okay. Thank goodness it worked. You spared my daughter, and here I had come to expect nothing but cruelty from the servants of Kyrus. Nah, dog, I'm cool. Amelia looks to the crib. Now we have a chance at what might never have been, a life outside of these walls. My father can be severe and uncompromising, but I'll return to Iron Hearth and his protection, at least while the conflict persists. Hopefully, he isn't so consumed by war that I can't still appeal to him as a man and a father. I always appreciate them more than the Archon. I regret none of my decisions I made to get here. None of the decisions I made to get here. We'll at least agree on that much, but my daughter will be safe. The stalemate between the Unbroken and the Disfavored is at an end, a victory that can't be measured in rings. Thank you, Fatebinder. I'll remain at Sentinel Stand to secure this location and send word to Ash of your excellent work. Yay! You ended Kyrus' Storm. Your power is increased! Click on Amelia. Where's the baby, though? Are you just going without the baby? Is the baby, like, in there? This crib has been meticulously cleaned, while other objects in the hall have traces of dust and metallic powder on them. None of it is found here. Where's the baby, though? She's not carrying the baby. Is the baby still in the crib?
Binder.
You forgot your baby.
Shh.
It's all in the reflexes.
Dude, that's kind of odd. Sentinel Stand is ours. His favorite won't forget this honor. Yay. Okay, cool. Let's go back to Ash and see what's up, I guess. Click here, journal. We Sentinel Stand Graven Ash, yes. Seats of Power. We need 2 more of them. Trial of Archons. Kill Sages who were recruited. Voice and yeah, Trial of Archons, I don't know. Should go back there and see what's up eventually. Steadfast Insignia. That gained a bunch. You defeated a powerful enemy. Yeah, whenever you defeat a powerful enemy, you get some stuff. I'm broken now. Like me a little. Still hate me to head my guts, but, you know. Cooldown, Withering Touch. 4 targets versus... Yeah, Weakened Affliction for an infinite... Oh my god, stunned for 7 seconds? That's really good, but you have to touch them, right? Yeah, with powerful negative energy, stunning them and leaving them weakened. It's attack skill lore. Oh, the attack skill is lore? Then I can totally... This is an amazing stun. Holy crap, that's amazing. Okay, cool. And this is passive, -2 armor. Okay. Spell creation, I don't know anymore. My spells are fine, whatever. Gruesome blows, whatever. Okay, we're at 40 minutes, so we've got like 20 minutes to do some stuff. And we can play a bit. I think we could play a bit. We're good. I've got a million things to do today. Finally, now that I'm healthy and all. But we're good. I cooked yesterday. I made a giant soup and I made cake. Delicious cake. It's the apple and cinnamon. Delicious. So happy about it. Oh my god. Rumelan, the keep is safe in our hands. Repairs are already underway. Cool. Yeah. I shall want to hear about what we've accomplished here. I'll hang back and oversee repairs of the defenses.
Affirmative.
Can we chat to her? No, we can't even click her. I don't think there's much to do other than leave. Like going in, there shouldn't be anything in there. We didn't use any ability. Like this was like easy. Most of this was pretty easy. That is just, yeah, I don't think we've got much to do, man. Is there anyone in the middle here to talk to or something? Or just nope. Nope, just a bunch of dudes. Hanging out, dudes and dudettes. Earthshakers. Alrighty then. Then let's go back to Ash then, I guess, because there's nothing we can do. And move forward with the main quest. Hurrah. Iron Hearth, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah. It's okay, Iron Hearth. I'm 99% sure it's Iron Hearth. Alright. It's Iron Hearth. Everything's good. Blur. Come on, loading. Thank you. Oh, look at this. We don't have the thing anymore. Yeah, look, everything's so great. There's no weather effects. Don't you just love it when there's no weather effects on the weather? Foxtrick and Ovinus. Ovinus. Hello, Ovinus. Are they new? Because I can't remember. Let's talk to people, just because we can. Hey. Nope. Hey, man, what's up? Nothing. Okay. Can I have a word? Yeah, sure. I'll solve your problems. Ovinus. Oh, Foxtrick. He's a... Yeah. Kind of you to stop and chat. I'm in a sticky situation and no one in my gang is alive or around to help me out. Stop wasting the Fatebinder's time. She has better things to do than listening to some criminal's mewlings. I'll be the judge of that. Tell me of your problem, soldier. Thanks for hearing me out. The disfavored aren't keen on conversation, otherwise I wouldn't be here. It's impossible to get a word in edgewise. She glares at her captor. Soldiers caught me outside a breach in the old walls. That's it. I wasn't inside, I hadn't stuck my toe through the threshold, and I wasn't dancing with any bane. I have a healthy relationship with self-preservation. Then why were you arrested? You're only hearing one side of the story, Fatefinder. Our scouts observed this wretch readying to enter the old walls. Her account is flawed, her guilt witnessed by multiple trustworthy northerners. The soldier makes a point of standing extra straight when he addresses you. So good on him. I'm sorry, is readying to enter the best you have? Because I could just as easily argue that you're being ready to get knifed between your shoulder blades, but it doesn't count for shit until I see blood and bronze. I didn't go into the old walls. Case closed. Before I adjudicate on this matter, I need your mutual cooperation. If you ask me, this prisoner has already been tried and sentenced, but if this little game will silence her catwalling, then be my guest. I'll stand by your decision. It couldn't land me anywhere worse than this. What were you doing outside of the old walls? My gang went inside as I tried to tell the disfavored clods 100 times over. I shouted myself raw trying to get them back out, but the gang was having none of it. Our leader discovered the breach and got himself excited over the chance of finding treasure. Try as I might, I couldn't talk him out of it. Soldier, can you speak to his defenses? I wasn't there, of course, but I'm familiar with the arrest record. There was no gang, just a lone opportunist out to make her fortune breaking Kyrus's laws. The scouts could tell just by looking at her that she was headed for the breach. She's a fiery one, put up quite a fight when they took her in custody. I have no reason to doubt the charges. So you had no interest in entering the old walls. Never. I grew up in the tiers. Even we know better than to go inside the old walls, if not because of Kyrus's law, because of the things lurking inside were like to eat us. Whatever you can find in the shadow of these ruins is not worth the risk. What was your gang doing in the old walls? Causing trouble, looting, no more or less than what gangs do. Our boss was obsessed with holding his position, which is healthy when you're in the Scarlet Chorus. When he came to the conclusion that the old walls might have some powerful artifacts, he resolved himself to find one at all costs. Isn't the fact that I think it's a she, is from the Scarlet Chorus means that she should be, like, pretty much dead on sight because they're at war? I'm not really sure. Funny to see a guy so wrapped up in survival trying to get himself killed. Typical behavior from someone who isn't confident in their leadership. Makes for a nice self-fulfilling prophecy when their own gang takes them down. See? She understands. Foxtrick bows to verse. Any idea where your gang is now? I never saw them make it out of the old walls, so either they did or they didn't. My money's on the latter. If they made it out, they aren't wasting their breath trying to find me, so fuck them. I like the attitude. If I had a mind to recruit, she would be my second or third. Oops, sorry. What's a favorable ruling worth to you? No, not gonna do that. Did your gang cause the breach in the old walls? Are you kidding me? It would. I didn't want to even say that because it doesn't make any sense. It would either take incredible force or incredible magic to base through that ancient barrier. We had neither at our disposal. Either one of Kyrus's edicts or some local mages caused the breach. Whatever ruling you make, don't pin that on me. I'm ready to make my judgment. Let's have it then. I hope you've got everything you need. I don't trust your testimony. I find you guilty. It's basically, is she lying or not? Gain average wrath. But if she wasn't in, you can't, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, she didn't actually commit the crime. So I'm going to go with no, because this is kind of clear cut as far as I'm concerned. Lore, at the very least, the evidence is insufficient to prove the charges. You're free to go. Scarlet Chorus favor, gain wrath from disfavored. I don't mind that. Also, it has lore in it, so I'm going to go with that. Shrewd, Fatebinder. Very shrewd. I think you'll do just fine. Legal technicalities are my favorite kind. Go rejoin the war effort with a new gang. Recruit, start your own if you have a mind to. That's an order. Yes, ma'am. If you were a gathering of force, I'd kill my way into your good graces. Pity I have to settle for less. This goes against my orders and my reasons, but I cannot argue the ruling of Tunan's agent. I'll let you go. Try and stay out of trouble. I'll stay out of the old walls, but that's all I can promise. Alright. You can hate me, guys. I don't mind. I really don't mind. Also, disfavored at this point, I would like them to hate me a little bit more, so I'd have this, even though I'll never use it, but it'd be nice. Ovinus, there she goes, out of my life. Oh, you loved her. That's what he said. Out of my life. It's funny. All right. Before we go in there, which might take us a while, which might take us a while, so let's not do that. It's not Osmium, it's Zephyllus, right? Yeah, I think it's Zephyllus. I kind of want to sell stuff, right? So this gives you Entropic, which is armor penetrated by attacks, inflicting crits, when inflicting crits, whatever. Is this better than what you're using? Recovery slightly higher, but oh, dude, but this one has lightweight and quick step. Recovery time and increased movement speed in combat, bitch, please, no way. So yeah, we don't need this. It's an exquisite shield, but I guess I could keep it because I can keep everything and I have infinite room, and I don't care. So whatevs. You know, whatevs. But basically all of this we can sell, right? Everything on Lantry, at least. Because we did it properly as we got them instead of looking through everything now. And we get a bunch of money. Good money as well. Trade, and from here, this is the other section, which both of them, please. Cool. Gives us a little bit of money. Pretty much. Good. I'm not going to go over anything in more detail because I think we've done it pretty well as we go along, which is just faster instead of doing it all in the end. It takes an hour. Okay. make a big save before we make some decisions, because I'm assuming we're going to need to make some decisions. Quick save. I always quick save and then make another save, so it takes some time, and the game gets stuck and maybe crashes. Never crashed. It never crashed, gotta say. Let's go talk to Ash. Amelia isn't here. That's a lot of dudes. Alright, sorry. What up, yo? The great keep of Sentinel stand is ours. Oh, how I will relish tearing down every vestige of the unbroken and bearing the standard of that corrupt realm. This is a great victory for the disfavored. What's more, we are delivered from the Edict of Storms. Our honor speak of you in glowing terms, though I instructed them specifically not to report on your deeds in too much detail. I wanted to hear it from no one but the source. I would know more about how it felt to stand in the center of the storm as Overlord's magic dissolved around you. You must be worried from your travels. I am eager to hear your account, but I will understand if you still need to gather your thoughts. This is a joyous day, and I wouldn't spoil it with impatience. I claim the mighty Ocean Spire. Let's talk about Amelia, or let's go over the success. Let's say to tell him I claim the Ocean Spire. Another spire added to your arsenal. Impressive, but I question what you can do with 2, 3, 7, 8 spires at your command. Max of 5, dude. Max of 5. That you cannot do with 1. Be sure and clue me in once you figure that out. I can only imagine that Tuna will be interested as well, not to mention the voices of Norat. Like it, the voices of Norat, ... There's 2 dots in there. Finding typos that are meaningless. Like it or not, you have our attention, and we will be watching. I have other questions for you first. Yeah, let's talk about Amelia. Okay, you have seen her restored to my keeping. She is safe in Iron Hearth, and in spite of myself, I am pleased to have her home. He nods and releases a heavy sigh. The tension in his shoulders lifts, if only for a moment. She is taken to her quarters, and speaks not of what transpired during her long imprisonment. I have instructed her guard to offer space to rest and regain her strength, but so far she keeps to herself. She has not sought her father's counsel either. He frowns at this, deep in thought. Say what you would then. I'm just gonna... She redefined sedation by birthing the next regent of Stalwart. He's gonna be angry of me saying the truth. She returned to Iron Hearth. Have you not spoken? I kind of, like... Have you not spoken? Not but a short greeting. Okay, what's up with the daughter then? Where is she? Does he not know? Is she not with it? Like, what? Not but a short greeting. She took her meager belongings and fled to the castle with instructions that she should not be disturbed. She looked well enough. Her armor was in decent repair, and she had only a bundle of clothes salvaged from the keep. Later she summoned a trusted camp healer who reported her condition as fair. The Archon's eyes widen, his face taking on a deathly pallor. I cannot. Ash squeezes his eyes shut and shakes his head vigorously. No, no, no. The very idea repulses me beyond all measure. And you, Fatebinder, he bears down on you with madness in his eyes. If you would bring slander and atrocity to this fort, then I will instict Tunon to strike your head from your lawful neck. Do you hear me? He bells with such force that Spidlowet's beard and the cohorts of the training yard turn with panic in their eyes. Ash cuts off his speech and holds his rigid posture. Throughout the prolonged silence, you aren't sure if he plans on swinging his mace in a wide arc or simply exploding from the tension he fights to repress. A vein raises along the crest of his scalp and slowly recedes as Ash calms his breathing. Damn, he's angry. It's not my fault! What are you looking at me for? I'm just going to back away and let you handle this one. Don't mind me. Speak no more of these lies. I won't have them poisoning the air of Iron Hearth. I didn't say anything! I didn't say anything! I did not say anything, okay? In the ears of my fellow countrymen, you are a fool if you think I'd believe such an obvious ruse. Ash regards you with uncertainty, his eyes searching for truth or contradiction. She didn't say anything at all about her situation. He holds your gaze with flat, even focus. Ash takes a deep breath through his nose, filling his lungs and swelling his chest until he has expanded significantly in your vision. When he releases the breath, it comes out deflated and resigned. It's amazing to me how long it takes some people to get the hint. Don't mind me, I'll just sit back and watch this play out. Are you talking about me or him? I don't even know what this interaction is happening right now. By the Overlord's mercy, was there ever a father more blind than me? The bundle, the healer, the sorrowful looks worn by her attending soldiers. I didn't even say anything. His gaze shifts over to one of the windows of his castle, just in time to catch a silhouette stepping back from view. Oh, so she is pregnant. The baby isn't out. The crib. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. So she's just pregnant. She's not, like, the baby isn't out yet. She's just pregnant. Okay. Kaiser's flames, but I should hurl her and that accursed creatures from the rampart walls, her family name. The very north is degraded by her lechery. It wasn't made entirely clear if she's pregnant or the baby's out yet. I don't know. But whatever. Obviously, she's pregnant. I think, because there's no baby, right? Ash grabs at her face and howls into his hands. In time, you could learn to forgive her. Would giving her a deserving punishment comfort you? You should trust her. She'll only defect to the enemy again. Actually, I don't know what to say. She kind of did a no-no, but it's not like you're going to kill the baby. And I don't know what to say. You shouldn't trust her. She'll only defect the enemy. Would giving her a deserving punishment comfort? In time, you could learn to forgive her? I don't know. No, that is not possible, Fatebinder. When I look into her eyes, I will see only the vileness that she invited into her heart, the deception that her captors inflicted to twist my daughter into the disgrace she has become. The wretched girl is still a member of my legion, but she has broken our bond as surely as it was if she had killed me. I have lost my daughter, and she must learn to endure a general in her father's place. In spite of my temperament, you have done what as I asked. Amelia has returned. The edict is ended. Perhaps I am too quick to blame you for this failing of my once noble house. How am I at fault? I just brought her back. I did what you asked. Why are you quick to blame me? What the hell? It's a bitch. I return from Sentinel Stand. The seat of regents and the tarnished gem of stalwart. I have anticipated this. So, tell me, what do you have to report? He's dead. That is gratifying to hear. The coward spent too long crouched behind walls of Sentinel Stand, deserved none of coward's mercy. The regent family was an inbred and corrupt line of failed rulers. Okay, so this is the reason. So this is the reason I thought there was a baby, because she said the gender. She said my daughter, which would mean that they know the gender of the baby, right? Am I crazy? That makes sense to me. They said my daughter, so she knows the sex of the baby. I guess they would have magical ways of knowing the sex of the baby, as it was as while she was pregnant, but she was fighting and didn't, I'm assuming, have an obvious belly, so it's recent, and it's like, it doesn't make that much sense to me. Because she said the sex of the baby, that makes, I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter, it's just like, these small inconsistencies, unless there's something that I'm missing, but to me it seems like slight inconsistencies there, I'm not sure what's up. The Edict of Storms ended. And I've breathed fresh air for the first time since I returned to Iron Hearth. You managed to accomplish what my forces could not. More importantly, you have abated Kyrus' anger for the time being. With the great stalemate of the conquest ended, surely we have earned the favor of Tunon and Kyrus alike. Every deed you accomplish in the name of this favor proves our right to rule these lands. Ash balls a fist and enthusiastically pumps it into the air. Hurrah! I'm not a guild apprentice. How did it feel? Have not the distinction of breaking an edict, much less several. It felt like breaking a spell and more like absorbing it. It's all the same, I'll keep my feelings on the matter of myself. Felt like absorbing it. A strange distinction. I would offer you some comforting assurance that this will pass, but that would be an empty promise. Your actions at Vendrian's Well have caused us all to expect more than you were ever prepared to shoulder as a legal clerk. Living up to the admittedly high expectations will do more than merely get you through this war. There are greater things to come out once the dust settles. So, what do we do now?
Time together has not gone to waste.
The Bladegrave region is now controlled by the disfavored. The Bladegrave region. Okay, the entire region is now considered by the disfavored. He said something, but only a short thing. What? Okay. First things first. My soldiers reported on your activities in the Bladegrave. They saw what happened when you broke the Edict of Storms. The power of this edict flowed through you like the wind. No one could account for it, but I have my suspicions. You are becoming powerful. Yeah, the number next to my power is increasing. Perhaps in ways I don't even understand. Okay. I'm gonna go with the lore, because lore, there's a connection between edicts and what happened at Ascension Hall. I'm still putting that pieces together. I appreciate your honesty and your introspection. Still, you walk a dangerous path. I would not want it to reflect poorly on the Legion. These are tools beyond the ken of people or archons alike. Take care that you don't overstep your bounds. In Kyrus' hierarchy, someone always notices. With that out of the way, let us return to the matter of war. Our position in the tiers is strengthening by the day, but there is still work to be done. It's time to broaden our scope in this war. There are two regions of interest, and either of them would strengthen our hold on the realm. Lethian's Crossing is home to merchants and the skilled forge-bound artisans. The Burning Library was the home of all-knowing sages before Kyrus reduced to cinders. So now I can head to one of them, and then I'll do the other. I like Burning Library more because library, lore, library. Good. I understand the Voices of Rat has dispatched one of his miscreants gang to comb through the ruins of the library. We cannot allow any privileged knowledge to fall into their hands. Kill any of his red-clad degenerates you find and destroy the library as Karis intended. There's also said to be a repository of arcane lore. Yay, lore and arcane! I like those things. And the balls of the library. Yay! The silent archives. Exactly. And I'm taking Lantry with me. It must be eliminated to satisfy the terms of Karis as well. Or, you know, I could look at it. Effigy is now unlocked in the ward mag. Okay. My scoutmaster, Merrick, has dispatched to observe the Scarlet Chorus, though I haven't heard from him in some time. He's dead. His last known location was the village of Effigy. The wilderness around the library is plagued with Chorus patrols and modifiers that can make roads treacherous at a moment's notice. Merrick should be able to assist you in charting a safe course through the wasteland, unless he's dead. He's dead. The general worries his beard and frowns. I instructed Merrick to destroy all forbidden lore within the Burden Library given the first available opportunity. The fact that the Edict of Fire persists is cause to assume that he failed. Okay. Bye. And we've got level up, making a stance because of Graven Ash. We're done with that. Cool, and we're just around an hour. So let's level up Barrack. Making a stand. Extinguish the flames. Yeah. So let's level Barrack up. Sorry. Give him more of this. Bunch of resistances. That's what I'm trying to say the word resistances. Or just a bunch of health and defense. Like just health. He has so much health though. I don't think he needs more health. I don't think it helps. But endurance and will and magic defense sounds pretty good to me. So we're going to go with that for now. And then Sentinel, he's 10, almost a 12. Shield of Suffering. Heal all nearby allies and gain a damage absorption shield a proportion of the health recovered. Yeah. 1 minute. Recover 35% of target's health and convert 100% of total healing to a shield on caster. Okay. Cool. Sounds good. So before we get there, though, we did this, which is significantly reduced damage. Once per combat, when Barrack's health is critical, you regain significant armor bonus for a short time. Vigilant, when Barrack uses Bond of Honor, which is a thing that I use. No, you need Bond of Honor, which I never use. Which is this thing? Yeah. Bond with an ally. Sure. And this is... oh, it's Phalanx too, which is what I'm using, right? It just gives you more armor. Yeah, both of these sound good. Maintain a stance that is equal parts offensive and defensive, gaining an armor bonus and dealing pierce damage to enemies' melee attackers. Armor, and this is just a better version of it. Sure, it's a better version of it. Why not? Merrick leads a group of disfavored. Let's go there. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Cool. So now he is... Yeah. Did I not turn that on ever? I probably didn't turn it on. And also, yeah, she's not... I'm not using my stances? No, she's using her 3 whispers, which is just more dodge. Adds bonus damage to your next attack, equals 50% damage received from attackers. Alright, and more accuracy. No, you stay with the stance of 3 whispers. More dodging. Dodging is... We like dodging. Dodging is good. Dodging is good. Alright, and we can head out... We should go to our spires and see what's up with the spires and level up and stuff. This has new items since last visit. This has new items. Yeah, we should go to the spires. Let's go hang out. Let's go hang out in the spires. But not right now because we're over an hour. So let's do it next time. Let's go to the spires and see what's up there and then head to the Burning Library, I guess. Or maybe we should do like a tour because a bunch of major things happened, right? Maybe we should do a tour of places that we've been to and try and check out. Now I could go to Effigy. And try to check out if there's, you know, anything new, side quests or little things that we could do. Because I have no idea. You know, I am not running any kind of tutorial right now. It would be interesting to find those things out. Go to the Bastard City, talk to Tunon and stuff. Maybe there's stuff there. Maybe we could report some things. I don't know. Or resolve one of the other things. I have no idea. So Bladegrave is controlled by the disfavors. We kind of finished this entire area. Now we have this area and this kind of area, I guess, sort of, or maybe here. I don't know, Stone Sea. I've no idea. But these are the 2 extra spires, right? Because Spire, Ocean Spire, and then these 2. So here, and then we'll have to go eventually there. That's like probably the end of the game. I'm assuming we're past 60% at this point. I might be wrong, because I have no fucking clue. But we'll see. So all of that next time, next week. Thank you so much for watching as usual, and I'll see you guys next time. I love this game. I'm really enjoying myself playing through this. I'm glad to be back on this. Yeah. Cheers.